You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to Rom Wills, About That Business. Learn to adapt. I'm going to tell you what. Now, I just did a podcast about, hustling, being a hustler and all of that, right? But I'm going to tell you what. The one thing you got to do is adapt. Because something always pop up. I don't care how smooth. If things are selling too smooth, just budget it in. That's why I always suggest having a good savings, because stuff comes up. And you don't want to be caught with some in a dumb place. But whatever the case, you got to be ready to adapt. Things could happen at a moment's notice, out of the blue. I mean, especially on the internet. Now, I had something now. There's something I'm working through right now, business-wise. It took me by surprise. It really did. It took me by surprise. But I'm learning to adapt to it. So, one of the things I do to adapt is find alternative means to do something, whether it's delivering something or whatever. For example, when YouTube used to have on-demand videos, and they used to supplement like my AdSense money, right? One of the things, but since they no longer did that, and I think they just did it, not enough people took advantage of that, in my opinion, right? Which is something to consider. Let me go on a tangent real quick. Try to take advantage of everything that a particular if you want some type of platform website, be it YouTube, Amazon, whatever, Patreon. Try to take advantage of as many things as you possibly can, right? Because at some point, I'm going to probably do the Premiere thing. Because I haven't, I'm telling people to take advantage, and I haven't done a Hangout yet. But if y'all listen to my last video, y'all know I don't like being stuck any place at any time. So, but I've never ruled it out, right? But examine everything, so that way when stuff comes, you can adapt. You're ready, and stuff can happen. I mean, and this don't necessarily have to do with the internet. You can be in just a regular business, and one of your suppliers go out of business or something, right? Like you might be thinking, well, everything is good. I'm getting stuff from them. Yeah, but the suppliers, the people that supplies the other people, they might not be doing so well, so the supplier ain't making money. So, but you always got to be ready to adapt, ready to move on to something else real quick, or ready to make a move, Like one of my things is having as many income sources as possible without going overboard. That way, if one gets funky, I got the other ones. Like even just for my rent payment, right? I got two different sources I have for that. So it's like I'm getting it one or the other way, right? And the redundancy is just in case one has an issue, I still got the other one. And on top of the savings and everything, right? But adaptability is key. You can't be stuck into one mode of doing anything in any type of business, regardless of the business. Because just the nature of business, you can be making money one month, and then the next month you ain't doing anything. Let me say that again. You could be making money one month, then the next month not doing anything. So you got to adapt. Or there could be some changes in the business. There could be changes in the platform. I'll use YouTube for an example, right? YouTube for an example again. I remember when I first started on YouTube, the AdSense money was killer. You had people getting several $100s a day. I remember one podcaster say it was a bad day if he didn't get at least 200, but then they had the ad apocalypse. Everything changed up. Fortunately, I was ready, but everybody wasn't. I had other means of income ready, right? So when, stuff happens, it's like boom, 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 you ready to go. So you got to have that adaptability. You got to be ready to adapt. Yes, you want stuff to go smoothly and orderly, because that's me. I like doing different things, but even in chaos, I like a certain amount of order. But it's not always like that. But when stuff happens, I'm ready to go. So anyway, right, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.